Alrighty YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome for the first time. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you enjoy this content, this type of content, wrestling figure, action figure, Marvel, Star Wars, whatever it may be, Disney, Muppets. I go through a ton of different things that I collect here. Some random stuff, but mostly wrestling. So if you enjoy that stuff and you like this video after you check it out, feel free to think about subscribing, liking the video. Means the world to me, helps out a lot. But let's get into it, starting off with the topic and subject of this video. So I'm not sure how I titled this video, but I do have a great idea for this video, I think. I mean, many people do this, and I just wanted to hop on the train. It's something I've been waiting to do for a while, and now that it's San Diego Comic-Con season, I'm going to get right into it. This is going to be my top 10 San Diego Comic-Con releases for WWE Ultimate Editions that I want to see announced at the event. So again, my title definitely probably doesn't look like that. I don't have enough letters for that, but it's going to be the top 10 Ultimates that I would like to see. I'd like to see them get announced. Maybe I think they're overdue. Maybe they're ones that I really wish that they can make that they're probably not going to be able to make. A lot of these people I know probably aren't even under contract, and it's just me fantasy booking. Maybe they got the contracts and it's a surprise for us fans and collectors. Who knows? But this is what I would like to see at San Diego Comic-Con. We're going to start at 10. We're going to name 10 through 5. Or 10 through 6, and then before I do my top 5, I'm going to name off some honorable mentions that I had as well. Just people that I think are either deserving of Ultimates or, like I said, in my most anticipated list. So let's get into it right now, starting with number 10. Alrighty, so at number 10 we have a figure that I have in elite form with me in my hand, and this is not going to be how it is for the rest of these figures. This just happened to be a one-off that I actually had in elite form that I've been dying to see in Ultimate Edition form. This wrestler also does not have an Ultimate Edition somehow, and I think he is well deserving a top star. Granted, he's had some injuries, he's taken some time off recently, but I think he's a big enough household name, multi-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion, United States, Intercontinental, all the above, tag team. This guy's done it all. So I think this guy deserves an Ultimate Edition. I think this would be the timeline that I would want to see for him in the Ultimate Edition line. We have basically an Ultimate Edition remake of Series 8 Elite Sheamus. That would be my fantasy booking for Sheamus as an Ultimate Edition. I think this is from TLC 2009 when he beat John Cena for the WWE Championship. This was prime heel Sheamus, in my opinion. I would love to see Sheamus in the Ultimate Edition line. I think this would be a killer choice for him to debut in the Ultimate line. It would look awesome. Maybe you throw Soft Goods t-shirt in there, a couple different head scans, obviously the double jointed elbows, all of these things with the WWE Championship, of course. You could even throw in the spinner belt from Cena, the one that actually spins, because we've already gotten that with Cena's nameplate on there. He just defeated him. Little stuff like that could be cool. I think this would sell well. You guys let me know in the comment section below what you think. Then at number 9, we have another wrestler that I think is very deserving of an Ultimate Edition. This might be, again, this is debatable. This is my opinion personally, so if you disagree, I want to hear it in the comment section, honestly. If you think this person is not deserving, or anybody I list is not deserving, I want to hear it below. That's what this whole YouTube thing is fun for, that I can chat with people all over the world that have the same hobby as me, that enjoy wrestling figures, and want to talk about it. So let me know what you think in the comment section. I cannot stress that enough. Number 9, okay, we have a remake of Elite Series 11, and I'll put a picture right here of The Miz. And the reason that I say I want this Miz figure in Ultimate Edition form is, one, because The Miz I think is very underrated as a wrestler. I think he's done great things, and I think this was the prime time of Miz, and I think Ultimate Editions, and this is where it can get iffy, is I think Ultimate should be their top moments, kind of like the defining moments. I feel like that should be the Ultimate Edition line. If you're getting an Ultimate, it should be probably your most recognizable look. And I think when The Miz won Money in the Bank with that red briefcase that he had with the blue trunks, it's really a memorable attire for me. And again, I want to hear what you guys think, but I think this Miz in Ultimate Edition form with, again, multiple head scans. Maybe we get that "Hi, I'm awesome" t-shirt that he used to wear. Just all these different types of t-shirts that we've never seen on the Miz. We've never even seen, I mean, we've seen a lot of Miz figures, but I just feel like this Money in the Bank run is slept on, and you know, it was a great run for him, even with the WWE Championship. So I think him at number 9, I would love to see a Miz Ultimate Edition coming out soon, maybe announced this year at San Diego Comic-Con. Alright, at number 8, we have a female wrestler that deserves an Ultimate Edition, probably more than any other female wrestler in my opinion, which is obvious to you now if you're watching, is Rhea Ripley. I would like a Rhea Ripley announced in her WrestleMania 40 attire as the Women's World Heavyweight Champion. I think the face paint would look awesome. Just the whole getup, the gear looked awesome. I think there's a ton of potential for that to look like a great figure. And again, maybe in my opinion, I haven't seen the best Rhea Ripley head scans yet from Mattel. I think the long hair head scan with a couple different, maybe a screaming head scan, evil smile head scan, all of these different things would look great, especially with that face paint. Or not face paint, but she had some crazy eye makeup stuff going on, as you could see in the picture. I think it would look great. I think that'd be a great choice for an Ultimate, and I think Rhea Ripley is well overdue for one. She's been killing it for years in the women's division. So let's see it, Mattel. That's my number 8. At number 7, we have one of the most toyetic wrestlers probably of all time. One that has had some Ultimates, I think already 2 Ultimate Editions, maybe a third one being announced. I gotta fact check myself there, but I think we've only had 2. I would like to see another Rey Mysterio Ultimate Edition announced, and this one is one of those ones that I'm on the line about if I wanted to put it in this list or not, because I'm not sure if they can get the license for this Ultimate Edition. But the one that I would like to see in our line is the WrestleMania 25 attire right here, as you can see him, the Joker Rey Mysterio. And again, this would be awesome. If it was an exclusive, if it was in the main line, if it was an Amazon exclusive, whatever it may be, I think this Joker looking Rey with that green hair coming out of the mask, he had the face paint underneath the mask and the smile, he had the purple jacket, the whole thing was awesome. I don't know how we haven't gotten it yet. WrestleMania 25, we're talking 15 WrestleManias ago. I don't know how we haven't had it. I would hope that they somehow can finagle something out to get this license. And again, I could be dreaming. I just thought that this figure, one, I don't see many people talking about it, but I think that this would be an awesome Rey Mysterio to get. If you're a DC fan, if you're a Joker fan, whatever it may be, in the Ultimate line, this thing would be sick. And I think he won the Intercontinental title that night, so that would be, again, just an awesome figure to get, and just one that I've wanted to see for a long time that we've never gotten. Maybe we'll get it at San Diego Comic-Con. Alright, the last one I'll do is number 6 on the list, and then we'll get into the honorable mentions that I was talking about earlier. But number 6 is a guy that has many Ultimates, but this version of him, this character that we just saw this year leading up to WrestleMania, I want it not in the Elite form. I want it in the Ultimate Edition form. I think it's deserving just because of how good of a heel he was. The Rock as the final boss. I want that championship belt that Muhammad Ali's family had gifted him at the Hall of Fame, the People's Champion title belt. I want that belt. I want the whole gear that he had when he came out on night 1 with the flames around him. I want the whole 9 yards. Give me an Ultimate Edition final boss, The Rock. That's my number 6. I think it would look great. Let me know what you think. Let's get into the honorable mentions. Alright, so I have a couple honorable mentions. I'm not going to try to take too long on them just because I don't have a certain look I'm looking for. These are just some names that I thought, I'll maybe put a picture of the wrestler here. Just some names that I thought were deserving or could be deserving coming soon for the Ultimate Edition line. First off, I had Drew McIntyre in his current look. I think he is well overdue for an Ultimate. I think the reason we haven't seen him in the Ultimate Edition line is because he's not that toyetic. But when I see people dropping like Gunther, who is very deserving too, I just think Drew McIntyre is definitely a name up there that we should have in the Ultimate line. Another one I had was Tiffany Stratton, who just won Women's Money in the Bank. That would be a great one to get in the Ultimate line, or even just her in general. I think would be a cool one to get. Liv Morgan's another one. I know she gets a ton of Elites. Not a ton. Maybe she's had 3 or 4. But I think she's another one who's really hot right now for the women's division. She definitely could get an Ultimate Edition. Then we had some legends that I put down as well. I had 4 legends, and these ones I would assume would be more in the Coliseum collection. I think they're maybe even too early before the Coliseum collection. I don't know. You guys could let me know in the comment section. But I would love to see a Bob Backlund. I would love to see a Bruno Sammartino. And I know we just got an Elite announced, a Legends, I think, or maybe it was a mainline Elite for Bruno. I think that was Series 112. But either way, I'd like to see him in the Ultimate Edition line. He's one of the best to ever do it. I had Hillbilly Jim down. I think he's super toyetic, and we haven't had one since the Legends, the OG Legends figure, which is worth, I think, a good chunk of change. And the last one that I had for the honorable mentions was can't speak, guys. Can't speak. I'm too excited. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. That would be a funny clip, what I just did there. But whatever. I want Hacksaw Jim Duggan in the Ultimate Edition Coliseum line. I think it would be a really cool figure to get. Him with an American flag, one of his iconic t-shirts, that 2x4. The whole thing would look awesome, and multiple head scans on that guy in the Ultimate line. It's a no-brainer. I think it would look great. Those are my honorable mentions. They didn't quite make the list, but I had to talk about them and see what you guys thought about those picks. And now we get into the top 5, guys, and this is where it gets interesting, because I have one guy I already mentioned and 2 of the same guy in here. So it's going to get debatable. I'm sure there's multiple people out there that I've forgot that I'm dying to hear what you guys think. What would be your fantasy booking? Who would be your top 10? I want to know in the comment section, genuinely. I know not a lot of people will comment, but for those of you that do, I appreciate it, and I genuinely just want to know what the fans think, what the fans want. That's what makes me tick, is all these new ideas, these new figures that maybe I'm not thinking of, and I'm like, man, that trumps every single figure on my top 10 list. So again, make sure you comment. Let's get into the top 5. At number 5, here we go. I have the CM Punk Money in the Bank 2011 figure. And the reason that I have this figure is because it's a no-brainer. We just got CM Punk back with the company. He's got some elites announced. We just got the pipe bomb defining moments. We have, I think, his Madison Square Garden is going to be an elite, his first match back or whatever it was this last year. This Money in the Bank look is iconic. Him walking out with the WWE Championship, iconic. If they're going to do this, if they're going to run it back with that Best in the World t-shirt, soft goods, and multiple head scans, new updated FX head scans, if they're going to do it, I want it in the Ultimate Edition line. I don't want a flashback elite. I don't want another defining moments. I want an Ultimate Edition. So I put CM Punk at number 5. I think everybody's going to agree with me on that one. Hopefully, we'll see. That's my number 5. At number 4, things get really interesting. This is a far-fetched booking by me. Hopefully, if it happens, people can come back and say that I said it, that I wanted it, I dreamed it to be. This would be a ringside exclusive 2-pack of Ultimate Editions. I know that we've been getting them. I'm counting them as 1. I have another 2-pack in here that I'm counting as 1. This would be obviously on ringside. We've gotten Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the Outsiders. We've gotten the Usos. We've gotten Taker and Gobbledygooker. All these different figures we've gotten in 2-packs. This is one that I want to see, and I know we've gotten very similar attires already. We got an elite version of this character, of one of these guys, and then we just got an Ultimate Edition of the other guy that looks very similar, if not the exact attire. So I don't know that we're going to get this, but it could be a money grab for them. Maybe they will. I want the WCW, almost a tribute to the Deluxe Classics 2-pack of Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio Halloween Havoc. Again, this is debatable. Some people are going to be like, no, I don't want that. We already have the Elite Rey. We already have the new Ultimate Eddie with those golden black pants. I totally get it. I just think it would be cool. I think it's something that I've wanted to see, and if it was a 2-pack and it came in a nice box, I don't know. I really always had a sentimental value to the Deluxe Classics 2-pack, so I think that's why I would love to see it in Ultimate Edition form. And I think this is a debatable one too. I would like to see an Ultimate Edition 2-pack box. I know that some people like Obviously, they like to display them one by one in the shelf, almost like a bookcase, and I love that look. But if it's going to be a 2-pack, I feel like they should be in the same box, like the actual same plastic and everything. That's just my opinion. Just to, you know, go back to how they used to look. And we don't have many 2-packs now. All the 2-packs are basics. Those main event packs or the showdown packs. So it might be a cool idea. I would love to see the Halloween Havoc match in Ultimate Edition form. Obviously, the multiple head scans would be awesome for Ray, getting his mask ripped or whatever, you know, the whole 9 yards. Have the title belt in there. I think it would look great. And even though we just got Eddie in that new Monday Night Wars Ultimate, I think you could put him in there again in that 2-pack and he'll still sell just as well, because the Walmart Ultimates are so hard to find. I don't know. That's just my opinion. That's number 4. Hopefully you guys agree. If not, bash me in the comments. I understand. Top 3, guys. All right. Number 3. This is probably my favorite wrestler right now. As you guys know, you can maybe see a shelf right here of him. I'm going with a WrestleMania 40 gear of Cody Rhodes, that entrance from night 2 where he had that sick helmet on, or that skull mask looking thing. He had the big eagle wings on his shoulders. The whole thing was awesome. I know we've gotten already 2 Cody Rhodes Ultimates, but if they're going to make a third, which I know they're going to do, he's on top of the mountain right now. Give him that new WWE Championship, that gold title. Hook him up with that cool mask, that awesome. Maybe we get a nice soft goods. Maybe it'll be better with that molded jacket. I don't care what they do, to be honest with you. I would just like to see the full entrance jacket. You know, when he got the new Ultimate right over here, the Ultimate Edition Series 21, and we didn't have the feathers on the back. He walked down with that big feather backing, and we didn't get that in figure form. I know it'd probably be pretty expensive, but again, maybe if it was a Mattel Creations exclusive, a ringside exclusive, whatever it may be, made to order, however we have to get it, I'm dying to see that Cody Rhodes. So hopefully we do in Ultimate Edition form. We'll see. At number 2, it's another 2-pack, and I would want to see this in the Coliseum Collection line. That's just the way that I fantasy booked it. Everybody's been dying to see these guys in Ultimate Edition form. I don't know if they're ever going to get the contract back for these guys, but I've been seeing it, you know, with the Major Bendy's announcement of the big rubber guys. I want the Legion of Doom in Ultimate Edition form. That's my number 2. I think they would look phenomenal. Obviously, so toyetic. I want the original red with the spikes, you know, maybe not the original, but you know what I mean. I want that look. I want the red with the black spikes, the yellow face paint. The whole 9 yards. Can't say it enough. Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal would look awesome in the Ultimate Edition line. Again, I know the contract may not be there, but this is a fantasy booking, and it's something I'd love to see at San Diego Comic-Con 2024. So, fingers crossed, guys. And now you know which figure this is if you saw my thumbnail. At number 1, the same guy that was number 5 that just got back with the company. I had to do it, guys. I know people hate re-releases. I want this one. I'm sorry. I want the Straight Edge Society CM Punk ringside exclusive re-released, and I want it in the Ultimate Edition form. I want a better head scan than that original one we got. I didn't think it looked that good. I think this would be an awesome figure. It's so sought after. It's such a grail in the wrestling figure community, and I know people get mad at re-releases. I think it's really cool to get updated figures. You know, the figure, maybe it's not going to look just like the original, but it shouldn't. We have new technology. The figures can look better. I think this is going to be, if they do it, if they send it, I know they're going to anger some people, but I know everybody's going to buy it. Even if you're angry, you're still going to buy it. So that's the thing with me, is I understand the anger. I understand people getting upset, but if they came out with an exclusive Mattel Creations or ringside exclusive Ultimate Edition Straight Edge Society CM Punk, I know it's going to sell out. I know people, it's going to be on back order. That's what I'm saying. So for me, I would love it. I'd get 2 of them. I hope they do it, and I hope it's announced this year so I can say, booyah, my number 1 was announced. but we'll see what happens. I might do this with elites too, guys. I'm not too sure. I had a lot of fun making this list, coming up with ideas. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it, and hopefully the graphics came out well of me putting the attires next to me or wherever I put them here. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy San Diego Comic-Con this year. I hope we get some great announcements and we're not let down, and I don't think we will be. Mattel always kills it. I really never have any problems with the things that they announce. They always knock it out of the park. But this year I have some high expectations. We got CM Punk back with the company, just some wrestlers that need some ultimates, Miz, Sheamus, these guys, you know, maybe Drew McIntyre again, like I said, tons of legends. There's so much they can do, and they've been pumping out ultimates. Now it's 3%. We get the Coliseum collection, we get Amazon exclusives, ringside 2-packs. There's so many things they can do. I just don't want the same names announced. I want some new guys and some new attires. And if we are getting some of the same names, like I said, Cody Rhodes, let's get a really good attire in there. But that's my spiel for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. God bless, and we'll see you soon with more content.